Hello, this is Banjo. I'd like to say, 1, eating cereal, and 2, police sirens, and 3, bigger bottle of water, and 4, 7 a.m. 7 a.m. I usually try to get some freaking sleep and hopefully to be able to wake up in the morning and then be able to sleep not at the time, which is not like overnight. But 7 a.m. I was struggling to sleep. Last night. I mean, I was like 7 o'clock for a friggin' what's pretty much a 45-minute minute. I mean, how many? I mean, there's gotta be more to this pretty much direct length live stream than freaking Bogard. I mean, I know they also mentioned a 6.0 update. That's true. But Jesus H, fuck, 45 minutes? Or 7 a.m. Central live stream. It was 5 a.m. Pacific. I mean, if you've lost all that sleep, then boy, you're not. I guess I'm not alone. Captain Crunch. They say it cuts your mouth's roof open. That sticky power shit. I don't know. It's about less than a minute till magic time. Yeah, when I was coming back from having a hotel where my sister's wedding was going to take place, I got this big bottle of core hydration water. I mean, yeah, and I'm figuring using that. Okay, here we go. We're here. Hey, Sakurai.
Hello everyone,
Have you lost
this is
sleep?
Sakurai from Sora Limited. The Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game was recently honored with 5 awards at this year's Japan Game Awards.
Nice.
It's received a great many awards on top of that as well. Each award is very meaningful to me, so I would like to take the opportunity to extend my thanks to all those who have voted and to all those who have supported us. Thank you so much.
I see this for the
Without
Neo
further
Geo
ado,
concept.
let's begin the presentation.
Yes, the 45 minutes.
First, we'll start with what the Neo Geo is. It refers to a 1990 video game
I guess
console
that's
for
one of
use
the
in
songs, so
arcades
that's
and
going to
at
be
home,
with
as well as
the
the
Terry
name of
Bogard
the system itself.
DLC.
In 1990, the equivalent to the Super NES had only just released in Japan, so if you wanted to play arcade games at home before then, the only option was to play the less polished port on the Nintendo Entertainment System. However, with the Neo Geo system, you could play the arcade versions of games at home with no drop in quality.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with Neo
1990
Geo.
was right around the year
played
that I started working for a game
I
company.
think
Back then,
while I was
Japan
in
had rental
Charlestown,
services for arcade
at the,
games. In other words, you could go to a rental store,
Bobby
rent
Switch
an
Shop.
arcade game, take
Yeah,
it home, and play.
while I was work shadowing there, during
After that,
during
they
school
were sold
time.
for home use, but a single
seen,
game would cost
I've seen
about
the
30,000 yen. That's expensive. But if you think about it, compared to playing a game in the arcade 300 times at 100 yen per press, you're getting your money's worth. At the time, some people actually thought this was cheap.
Hey.
I mean, there really are people who played games in the Super Smash Bros. Series 1,000 or even 10,000 times.
Yeah, we all
Anyway,
have.
the MVS, as it was called then, was sold in various places, and for an arcade machine, it wasn't all that expensive.
Huh. Okay.
You could also get them on lease.
Also, we rent them?
That's why you'd end up seeing lots of candy stores having a Metal Slug cabinet. The home version of the Neo Geo came with this controller. Can you see?
Friggin' arcade
It has
seat.
4 buttons. And this is the actual console itself. Here is the reset button, and here you slot in the big
Sorry,
game
I was
button.
Still eating the friggin' like cereal bowl.
This
Cereal
is
you're
the
asking
Neo Geo?
Justice.
Just kidding.
Uh,
Actually,
he
this
has
is the
that
Neo Geo
friggin'
X,
Neo
the portable
Geo
version
X.
that was released after.
That's what I saw on the. That's what I saw
You could also insert
from
it into the docking
from one of
station and play it
Stuart
as a
Ash's
home
videos.
console. Beat Nintendo Switch to it. A portable, multi-purpose console. Updated iterations of past systems are emblematic of the Neo Geo.
No,
Next,
alright,
let's
now
talk
we're
about
here
the
to
Fatal Fury.
talk about Fatal Fury /
It
King of
released in
Fighters.
1991, the same year as Street
Same
Fighter
year as
2,
Street Fighter 2.
but this one came later. It launched after Street Fighter 2. Like many of the other fighters, Fatal Fury was often regarded as a title that was developed to capitalize on the popularity of Street Fighter 2, but
So
that's
it was
not really the case.
incorrectly fought as
Actually,
Street
both
Fighter
Street Fighter 2
2
and
as
Fatal Fury were
Street Fighter
developed
2?
using the original Street Fighter as a foundation.
And use the original. I wonder why
In
the
fact,
original was
the
never
development of Fatal Fury
there's
started by
the
one of the
Rio
designers of
Rio
Street Fighter.
10 trophies mentioning description mentioning them being
Did I
Street
just
Fighter
hear you
1
say
because
that?
they are
This one is also a
from Street Fighter
multiplayer
1.
focused fighting game.
and no one even remembers it. Only Street Fighter 2
In
and
the story,
beyond.
someone named Jeff Bogard is killed by Geese Howard. Geese Howard starts up a fighting tournament in Southtown which he runs. To avenge his father's death, Terry enters the
I don't know
tournament,
why
which is
I'm
known as
making
King of
that name.
Fighters.
Well,
I
it's
mentioned the
because
term King of
that's
Fighters,
what we
something you may have heard before. Yes, there's actually a popular series called The King of Fighters, and that series was named after the fighting tournament within the world of Fatal Fury. And Terry Bogard, who is the protagonist of Fatal Fury, also appears in all the games in the King of Fighters series as one of the
every
main
single
characters.
game. If King of Fighters doesn't have Terry Bogard
If you
in
want
it,
to
then
play
it's gonna
games
feel
from either of the
naked.
Fatal Fury series or the King of Fighters series, many of them are available now on Nintendo Switch as part of the Arcade Archive series. You may not know which one to play first,
first Neo Geo
but
game
my
is
recommendations
one
from
I
the Fatal
regret
Fury
getting.
series would be Fatal Fury Special. From the King of Fighters series, my recommendation would be the King of Fighters 95. But if you want to play a fighting game with all sorts of strategic elements, then I recommend the King of
by
Fighters
the way,
98.
It was mentioned in
Next,
season
I'll
2
give you
episode
some
6 of
insight
Focus
on
Windows
Terry
Errors.
Bogard.
I did spot
Actually,
King of
this
Fighters
video was
2,
recorded
King of
about 1
Fighters
month
14.
prior to its release.
I haven't ran it yet.
That's because we need to translate and edit videos like this one, and that takes time.
They worked on this
The
thing.
game footage you see here
one
is
month
not
prior.
from the final production ROM, so please understand that there may be some elements that differ from the final game. Since we have the opportunity, I want to
That's
talk
okay.
about Terry using a lot of SNK lingo, meaning in this discussion the younger generations may feel a little out of the loop.
I'm one of those.
But there's nothing to worry about. When we released the original Nintendo 64 version of Super Smash Bros., I was often asked, who is Samus? Whether or not the character is fun to play as is more
Samus?
important than whether the character is new or old, or whether the character is recognizable to everyone. I want to make sure I present Terry to you in such a way that you can fully understand
Well, actually, it's
his
not. It was you
thank
can
you.
access it in Smash 64.
Okay, let's begin.
Alright, show us that. Terry Bogard faces the Fury.
This is Terry Bogard in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He's still wearing an outfit that reflects the era of his original game, but we did our best to make him look cool in a variety of ways. When he stands next to you, it almost makes you wonder, is this really a Super Smash Bros. game, doesn't it? Just like you, when you're playing one-on-one, you'll face the opponent. Actually, he always looks in the opponent's direction. Even if you move him to a location behind the opponent, he'll quickly turn around, always keeping his focus on the
It does
opponent.
look pretty original.
Let's talk about his
but made
His neutral
like
attacks are jab,
freak.
body blow, and high kick.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt myself.
Each move is something familiar from the Fatal Fury series.
Still, that's a pretty,
And his dash is
pretty
power.
original King of Fighters stage they made.
This is a move you can use in Real Bout, Fatal Fury Special, and others.
Again, I don't know anything
In the original series, it was one of the special
moves. King of Fighters. I apologize
His tilt
for
attacks are
this
middle kick,
would pretty much be blind
rising
to me.
upper, and underkick. Compared to Ryu, his attack speed is slower. This is to match his original series.
I'm gonna make it as faithful. I'm gonna make the characters as faithful as possible.
This smash attack is the equivalent to his strongest, but the motion is even cooler than in his original series.
Neutral special?
Next, wild upper and slide kick.
Upper and slide kick. So
Both
how's he supposed to recover with the wild upper attack?
Jump, then chop. Jump, then kick.
How's he supposed to like
jump, then backward kick?
Is it as suck ass as little max upper
and then somersault kick. However, this somersault kick is not included in the original series.
Well, I'll figure that out when my
move
Steam launches. I guess today, next week, or something like that, on the first anniversary
and then karate for a down air
release.
If you successfully pull off a down air, it's possible to attack with a meteor effect, as you can see here. It's basically like Ryu's. Next, I'll cover his throws. His forward throw is his familiar buster throw. His back throw is also buster throw. And his down throw is neck breaker drop.
Again, I got enough to say about this, but then again, I know absolutely nothing about King of Fighters.
I'm just playing that game on Hyper Neo Geo 64.
Freaking nothing at all.
And then, his up throw is grasping upper.
So,
this sort of dodge attack can be performed after
Terry's
a spot
pretty much new to me.
I mentioned dodge attacks.
And yes, I know.
And this actually does exist.
Make a freaking dodge attack.
During a spot dodge, immediately press the button to counter attack.
Huh. That's new.
During a dodge attack, your upper body becomes invincible, so this kind of move gives you the advantage when you counter attack.
Huh. That's new.
Now for his special attacks.
Okay, so all I've seen wasn't a
his neutral special with just the B button is Power Wave.
There's that power wave thing we've seen. And the Banjo
Depending on how long you press the button,
I'm probably gonna have to apologize for not showing me reacting to the Banjo Kazooie demonstration.
And this one is strong.
My camera can only record up to an hour at a time.
You used 3 buttons, so there were weak, medium, and strong attacks. For Terry Bogard, you could use 4 buttons in his original game, but there were only 2 buttons for punch. So that's why he only has 2 attack levels, weak and strong. This rule applies to all of his special attacks, so please keep that in mind. By the way, the attack Power Wave is a move that shoots energy along the ground. But how does it look in the air? In his original game, you couldn't use this move in the air. This is how it looks now.
So it's
as of the King of Fighters 96,
so I guess,
the Power Wave
it's
ability
just a
has a shorter range, so we've
and
recreated that version
it
of
only
the move.
works,
It's a useful move in mid-air and helps keep opponents in check.
Okay then.
Next, we have a special performed while holding in the direction of your opponent, Burning Knuckle.
Burning Knuckle, okay.
This move also has a weak and strong version, as well as a command
and it has like a command.
Like the Hadouken command input from Street Fighter 2, you perform this command using the directional inputs, down, to the side, in the direction of your opponent, and then press the button. Doing so makes the move a bit stronger. This
I realize that they're making the burning knuckle attack be
and strong
function like
weak with command input and strong with command input. The strong version using the command input is of course the most powerful. You'll hear a noise when you input the command. And if you've succeeded, you might also notice some green mixed in with the flames. It may be slight, but there is a difference.
Do a strong input one.
The strong version with the command input really is strong, even capable of KOing opponents. It can be blocked, however, so be on the lookout
just
for
like everything else.
In such a case, you'll be left wide open. And this is a first for the Super Smash Bros. Series, but the side specials are split into 2 versions, a back special and a front special. That means there's one more side special than usual, Crack Shoot. This is a familiar move from his original game. There's also command input version. It's performed by using the directional buttons down to the back, followed by the A or B button. The command version can launch your opponent quite a bit further.
Holy hell! I guess he's really trying to make the characters
It creates a bit of an arc, so it can be used as an anti-air attack when your opponents try to
the
hit
game.
At close range, if you happen to be blocked by a shield, it's hard to be counter-attacked because you'll pass
And
through
with a
them.
freaking unique back special too.
There's something I want you to remember. When you do a crack shoot off-screen, this is how it will look. Terry swings with his whole body when using burning knuckle and crack shoot, so it can be hard to recover. However, if you keep pressing backwards without inputting commands, you should be able to initiate crack shoot in the direction you're trying to recover.
Oh boy, I guess the people are going to be
Let me show you one more
as
time.
well as freaking...
Do this, then continue to press backward. And then you can recover. If you press too quickly or input some commands, you'll fly right off the stage. So be careful. And this is his up special, Rising Tackle.
Okay, so I guess that's
it also has weak and strong versions,
like,
each with differing heights.
Up special. I can... Oh, there.
And did you
yeah,
notice
like
that if you hold down
versions
briefly to
of
charge,
it.
your whole body glows a little? In this case, your whole body will be invincible
what, is there,
at the
like,
start. Either way, your legs will be invincible.
Sort of like
Here's an example of this invincibility in action.
I mean, there's that.
With the standard rising
there's that
tackle.
for the McFrickin'. Yeah, that.
I got completely wiped out when I threw myself at them. But with Rising Tackle's charged command version, you can't be hit at this moment, so you come out on top.
Nice.
You could of course use Rising Tackle as a recovery as well.
Of course, that's what I was thinking. That's why I said.
Even after using Burning Knuckle or Crack Shoot, you can still use Rising Tackle.
Burning Knuckle, crack.
This is also very helpful when you're trying to recover, so please keep that in mind. His down special is Power Down, an attack that rises and descends. This side, down, diagonally down command input is also known as the Shoryuken command.
Shoryuken!
If you can pull it off,
so
you'll be invincible at the start of the move. Also, you can hear a sound when it connects, but it might be tough to make out.
Is there a freaking
Now, let's talk about canceling specials. I'd really like you to keep this in mind. First, if you use a special after attacking with a standard attack, the special won't come out until the move animation has finished. That makes sense, right? But here's what happens if you cancel out of it. At this moment here, if you've successfully entered a special command input, the rest of the animation will be cancelled, allowing you to attack again immediately. I'll do that
again. So he's gonna feel exactly like
throw out a kick like this.
I know, that's a given.
And once your leg extends, you'll perform the move.
It's still 45 minutes of this. We passed like 15,
set it up so that when you
like
attack, you can go straight into a special.
Sorry, I had to, fiddle with the mouse.
This will increase your offensive options. Please try this out. For example, neutral attack 1, 2, and power down. This is a bread and butter combo. Aside from that, you can also get Terry to fly out and attack in an M shape. In his original game, you could only cancel attacks on the ground, but in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's possible to cancel aerial moves.
So I guess there's aerial cancels.
The types of aerial attacks that you can cancel are limited to things like neutral air attacks or down air attacks. But I think it would be wise to use these combos to expand your offensive options. And at last, the final smash. His final smash begins with Triple Geyser. Terry will shoot 3 geysers straight forward.
So what, that's
However,
where it starts?
If you think that's all, you're very mistaken.
It's got 2! There it is! That's what everyone's looking forward to. The freaking...
If Triple Geyser connects, you'll follow up with Power Dunk and Buster Wolf.
Power Dunk and Buster Wolf.
It's 3 moves in one.
So
It's a visually striking combo.
Well then,
You may be wondering what happened to his original super special moves. Yes, they're here too.
Super. That's what.
With the usual rules, when Terry's damage meter rises up to 100% or higher, and his stamina mode, when his overall HP drops to 30% or less, you'll see this Go icon at the bottom of the screen. At this point, if you enter this specific command,
oh, so okay. When he's something 100 more damage, his attacks gets
the command input
specials get supercharged.
if I borrow the way it's said in the original game,
okay.
Down, angle down, side, angle down, forward. Well, it's a bit complicated. Downward, then backward, then forward. You see? It is an action game after all, so you get to control the direction of your punch, be it right or left. In that case, no matter which direction you're going for, just swap the right input and left input. It's like this: downward, then backward, then forward. Or down, and then the opposite direction if that's forward. And then there's his other super special move.
Oh!
Buster Wolf.
So the Buster Wolf is also
You can initiate this
there
by repeating the Hadouken command input twice. Down to side, then down to side again.
So it's a super special input as well. So I guess the final
It can be rather difficult to pull off moves using the original game's command inputs, but you can also use simplified command inputs. In the case of Power Geyser, remember this: down, side, down,
okay, so,
forward.
they actually
As long as you input the command downward,
here's a more
to the side,
simplified,
to the back,
simplified
downward
version,
again,
down, right,
and then forward.
down,
You should
down,
be
left, A or B, whatever.
In the case of Buster Wolf, it's simply down, side, side. That should be easier to remember. Even though the command input is complex, it can still be blocked with ease.
Freaking nice. Yeah, of course, can also be blocked.
Since these moves can only be used when Terry has taken a lot of damage, you'll be in even more danger if your opponent blocks. So they're high risk and high return. Please save them for when you really need to make a last-ditch effort.
Freaking nailed it.
You can use it again and again, but be careful. Your opponent may be able to predict your move and take action. Essentially, it's best to use it when it's least expected, or to cancel out of a combo, like this.
Oh, okay, so like the freaking...
For the taunts, I decided to match his original game. His up taunt is "Hey, come on," from the King of Fighters series.
So that's
his down taunt spins his hat like in the real battle
gonna be
series.
like his,
And his side taunt is "Stand Up" from Gutto, Mark of the Wolves. I've demonstrated him using various special moves in the game so far, and you can hear his voice. Like that. We've incorporated both his longer remarks, like Power Wave, from older titles, and his shorter remarks, like Rock You, from newer titles. And here are his color variations. There's a good variety of colors available from across the series. And the cat design is slightly different in each version. They're based on his original game, and we've also included some from the King of Fighters 14 and the anime series.
Those were when Terry old. You do realize you're friggin' ogling
He sometimes takes off his hat too. For example, it happens during his victory pose. His cap also blows away when he's defeated.
Gets knocked out if he dies.
The stage is called King of Fighters Stadium. It looks like one hardcore fighting coliseum. The text above the Jumbotron reads, King of Fighters, without the. When we talk about a game title, we need the up front, but the name of the tournament in the game's story is just King of Fighters. This is a very unique stage, and it follows some rules that haven't existed in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before. First, the edge is walled off.
So they walled off the edge
in the
of
Super Smash Bros. Series, you need to launch opponents off the stage. Here, however, the more damage a fighter has accumulated, the more the wall will visually react when they're launched into it. Can you see?
So it's only walked off
eventually, fighters will break right through the wall.
breaking through the wall.
There are fireworks in the background. Basically, this special feature allows you to KO an opponent only after they've accumulated enough damage.
Well then.
That way, you can enjoy the battle more like you would in traditional fighting games.
Build up the damage and,
when you're close to the wall, it's possible to be KO'd even when your damage is low. It's just like in regular stages. In the Real Bout Fatal Fury series, there was a feature in which the walls could be destroyed and players could suffer a ring out when they hit the wall. This isn't exactly the same, but we made it kind of similar to that.
Okay then.
We hope you'll enjoy playing at this stage with all its special rules.
That's nice. Again, I know jack about King of Fighters. So again, all this is new.
By the way, there are guest characters in the background, right? Since we have the opportunity, I'd like to introduce them to you.
From the fighters from the King of Fighters series.
First up, Andy Bogard. He's the adoptive brother of Terry Bogard. Both of them were adopted from an orphanage and raised by Jeff Bogard. However, while Terry's teacher was Jeff Bogard, Andy studied under Mai Shiranui's father. He uses the Koppoken fighting style. Joe Higashi. He's one of the 3 main characters from earlier games in the Fatal Fury series. He's the only one that doesn't have any connection to Geese Howard. He's a Muay Thai champion. Kung Fu Ru. He's the master of the Holy Fist of 8 Rays, and he also trained Jeff Bogard. He can enlarge his body as well. Billy Kane. He's been in many Fatal Fury games since the first one, and he's the right-hand man of Geese Howard. While he appears in the first game, his costume is based on his appearances in King of Fighters 97 onwards. You can't really see his back, but the no smoking symbol is definitely there. Geese Howard.
Oh crap.
He's the big boss of South
Geese.
And he's the rival of Terry Bogard. Falling off of buildings is his thing.
Falling off of buildings
Rock
is his
Howard.
thing?
His first appearance was Garo, Mark of the Wolves. He's the son of Geese Howard, and Terry actually raised him. That means his appearance in this game at this age with that look doesn't really jive with the timeline, but Smash is kind of like that to begin with, right?
Again, I got nothing.
Kim Kapwan. He uses Taekwondo and considers himself a fighter for justice. His whole character is very famous.
King of Fighters game.
Yuji Yamazaki. His first appearance was in Fatal Fury 3, and he's a criminal known as Dark Broker. He's very selfish and sadistic.
Again, I wish
Blue
I
Mary.
had played.
Her first appearance was in Fatal Fury 3 too. She uses combat sambo, and she's a good drinking buddy of Terry.
I mean,
Those were the characters from the Fatal Fury series, but from here on,
more
let me
power to you.
introduce characters from other series.
It just reminds me of Ghosts and
Athena
Goblins.
Asamiya. She's a Psycho Soldier. Psycho Soldier is a memorable game released around 1986, and it was the first title to feature a fully voiced theme song within the game. This epic song was also remixed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it was recorded in both Japanese and English. Music start.
Song from her.
Kyo Kusanagi. He's the protagonist of the King of Fighters series, and he uses the ancient martial arts Kusanagi-ryu. Speaking of the protagonist, there are differences depending on which version you're talking about, like Orochi and Nest.
Terry Bogard.
Anyway, he is forever a school kid. Iori Yagami. Originally, he was introduced as Kyo Kusanagi's rival, but when I first saw this character in the game at the time, due to his look and attitude, I thought whoever created this character must be a genius.
Reacting to acting and calling him something like a different name.
He's a judo gold medalist belonging to the Japanese team, and he likes to
the
throw his
one or two people that are like his name's
Chan
not
Ho-han
this
and
and
Choi
this.
Bongye. One is an escaped convict, and the other is a slasher.
Sorry.
They are currently undergoing rehabilitation under the previously mentioned Kim
That's gonna be a
Kappa,
lot of King of Fighter character cameos.
Ralph Jones, and Clark Still. Originally, they were main characters in the Ikari Warriors series before Neo Geo. They appeared as guests in the Metal Slug series too.
So those characters are from frickin'
the protagonist of Art of Fighting. The original Art of Fighting was released just before Fatal Fury 2. That means it's the first game to implement a true super special move. How could I not include him? King. Her first appearance was in Art of Fighting, and she's a bouncer and bodyguard. She is a beautiful woman with an androgynous sense of style. Next, Yuri Sakazaki. She was kidnapped in the first Art of Fighting game, but after that, she's trained hard and mastered Kyokugen Karate in just 1 year. In other words, she's a genius. So, as you can see, we've included many characters, a total of 20 characters.
20 characters.
You know, it's very cumbersome. I mean, it takes a lot of time. But so many people love each and every one of these characters.
I can definitely tell you've spent a lot of time working on this stage.
By the way, you may have noticed that a very important character from the Fatal Fury series was not included. Yes, Mai Shiranui. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is for good boys and girls of many different ages.
So I guess it has to be Mai's friggin' character.
Also, my music features
poor guys are probably
and the
gonna be
music
salty.
With
Well, he's not gonna be able to freaking
For example,
cameo.
There's a track called Plastic,
that
and when the
already
music is
blows
playing,
for those who
always
friggin' get off to mine.
I hope you look forward to that as well.
Not trying to friggin' shame anyone. No.
Okay, I'm done providing information, so now let's jump into some actual battles.
I mean, yeah, I know, it's an E10 rated game.
This time, I'm going to play the Terry route with
Sakurai's
classic
playing for the game's classic mode.
On top of that, I want to try and hit the highest intensity level. Let's see if I can get all the way up to
doing the
intensity 9.9.
friggin' action demonstration
Honestly,
in
playing the game
classic
at
mode.
extreme difficulty while doing commentary is extremely hard.
This
One
is not gonna go well
but
for
doing
him.
both at once forces me to divide
And to
my
be fair,
attention.
I've
But it means I should do my best with both.
beaten intensity
First,
9
this route is named
once.
the King of Smash. 3 characters
On the-
who have some sort
on
of connection will
Smash
appear
for
as a
3DS.
set, a challenge that looks somehow familiar. Okay, the first intensity level is 5.0. That should be fine. All battles in Terry's route are stamina battles. This stage's special KO rule that I talked about earlier isn't the best match for stamina rules, but oh well.
Stamina battle.
On his route, a lot of stages feel like they're from a traditional fighting game.
Again, back to freaking like. Friggin' Mai. I'm sure you guys. I'm sure there are a lot of people that are going to be disappointed that she's not going to be here.
Of course, even
But
in
then
this
again,
mode, it's not
they're trying to make it
impossible
E10, and her friggin' body right
it'll be
now.
over before then.
Just like freaking Bayonetta.
There.
That didn't stop her.
Done. Looks like he's saying, "Give me something." Next, round 2. It's the Legend of Zelda team. Just because characters are in a team because of their similarity, that doesn't mean that they have to be from the same game.
Smash route for Terry, King of Fighters route for Terry actually mimics that of
This is
the
Let's
King
Go
of
to
Fighters.
Seoul.
Him pretty free
Team Cup
opponents
team.
for
And
each
I've got it
round.
set up so that we don't move from the
The
bottom
one
of
thing
the
is,
tower.
how come he doesn't get to have like free lives?
It would be
just
easiest to
mimic
simply
that?
knock him off the screen,
That makes
but I'm
sense.
not going to do that because it's not as
I
fun
know
to
I
watch.
never played King of Fighters, but at least I did know how
Oops, I
that
knocked him off.
worked.
Over here. It's gonna blow. Will he do it?
And
Alright. The boomerang's not coming back,
yeah, that's not gonna crack.
and I can't go to the edge. Oh no! The tables have turned.
Again, why the hell does he not get to have like 2 other characters?
He wears his cap backward when he does a power dunk. Now you could call this the giant stage. All the giants are lined up. Of course, the music track is Taku and Steppy.
I'm just enjoying.
Of course he says. You might wonder who Taku and Steppy are,
I mean, I know people make some
but it
some
seems like it means
memes off
Tanaka and
of
Kitamura.
him doing.
This track is from Fatal Fury 2. There's a giant wrestler named Big Bear, and this is
Maybe
his
the
track.
maybe the 45 minutes.
Regardless of the
minutes
track,
probably
it's a really famous
justified.
hard rock song. So please give it a
There's going to
listen.
be a lot of information on Terry.
The original song was called
Yeah, that's
You
just something that
Shall
just came into my mind.
There's that masked wrestler. Big Bear is his true identity. He's called Raiden.
Win. Game set.
Jump!
Don't worry.
I'm beginning to find intensity quite tough. Round 4. The whole atmosphere is a little different than how it's been up until now, right? We've been to arena-style flat stages, but suddenly we're at a battlefield form stage. Oh, there's an item.
Of course.
There's an arcade game series called Athena, and this stage uses that as a motif. Oh, he's metal.
Good thing Hero's not here to pour a metal slab, eh?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I suppose both Lady Palutena and the Athena games were possibly an homage to the Athena of Greek mythology.
No shit, because
I wanted to do something with two characters who are similar, or have similar abilities, are together.
I mean, it's
a nice
your
propaganda
game,
team.
Sakurai. You pull off all the stuff.
If I let my guard down, I'll easily be defeated, so I need to pay attention. Not bad, you.
Again, I like a freaking.
By the way,
freaking.
You can use
commentary
moves like
on
crack
this.
shoot to aim for overhead
Again, it's just me
platforms, so they have some
reacting
utility.
to the freaking demonstration.
I kept her in check. Phew, that was close. Looks like that fire bar didn't work out for her.
Because we were able to block and avoid it, you think?
It's getting brutal. The intensity is close to 8. You could say the opposing team is comprised of heroes from different companies. Sonic and Terry are on the stage. Actually, Sonic and Terry were both created in '91, so they're the same age.
Friggin' third-party characters.
And the next year, in '92, Kirby was born. Everyone's getting old, but they're still on active duty. You know, it's easier to fight on sloped ground. When using crack shoot, it's especially easy going uphill. Yikes. It's too soon to be taking this much damage. I started out with 150 HP, so I feel like I'm losing. Next, Mega Man. He was born in '87. The first Street Fighter came out in '87 as well, so that makes Ryu the same age.
Before the Kirby series was created. Before Kirby was born.
Don't go off screen. He went off. I'm sorry. And now,
well, you're in dire straits there, Sakurai. You gotta do a screen you gotta do a friggin'
but when I talk to their team, I'll call them your company's character.
Chaos from the screen.
They always come back saying,
later.
"Oh yeah, our company's character."
Cause that's a thing.
I often have these kinds of exchanges with them. Oh, that was close. But I won't give in until the very end. Because I've got a super special move. How was that? Not enough?
Bye.
Well, how about now?
Buster Wolf.
It's bad to keep using the same move. Seriously. Next, you could call this Team Darkness. With the track Soy Sauce for Geese playing on the rooftop, it's got the aura of a final showdown.
I'm probably gonna guess it's gonna cop out with Master Hand.
Oh, not good. Up next is Ganondorf. I don't want to get hit by him.
I'm probably gonna guess that the friggin' live stream. I'm gonna guess that the stream has like
You
what,
can't take things lightly in moments like this one.
as far as he can in the round before he loses or if he wins. So I'm guessing that's why it's 40 minutes, like 45 minutes.
That was a bad move.
Like 7:46 in my end. Yeah, didn't expect it to actually use classic one this.
Now for a scary one, Bayonetta.
Yeah, Bayonetta, aka Smash 4's ultimate nightmare.
Yep, I'm giving this everything I've got. Oh, that was just dangerous. pulling off that mid-air jump was risky.
Man, this is a freaking crazy character using combos, and all I can say is this.
So good.
It's not
That was a beautiful move.
Terry's like that, just like Fatal Fury.
But you couldn't take advantage of that opportunity. That will cost her a lot.
And Master Hand's up next.
Time for the final battle. It's not Master Hand, but Ryu,
Okay
Ken,
then,
and Terry.
never mind.
Art of Fighting version 230000000.0.
Freaking the final character, the
In
final
other words, it's
is
kind of
Ken,
team
Ryu,
fight.
and Terry.
He's super strong, so you have to work hard.
Start of the King of Fighters Coliseum, and you ended with this.
I'm not pacing this out very well. I'm starting from 150 HP, so I wish I defeated Ryu before my HP dropped to 100. But I can't give up until the end. I have a super special move.
Well,
Terry is last.
I hope you survive. I hope you survive.
But this is no time for chit-chat.
Really tough.
Oh no.
Maximum intensity. For everyone watching this. For dummies like me.
This is no good. Got it.
Yeah.
It gets even tougher from here.
Oh boy. Here it is. Can he beat there?
I messed up a perfect shield.
Can he? It's like a mirror match.
Here he comes. I gotta be on guard.
Get him! Yay! He's beaten the root in his own live stream!
If I could have pulled off a super special move, that would have been awesome. But, alright, did I make it to intensity 9.9? Yes,
Yes,
I
you did.
That was hard work.
My friggin' cereal was done for. I couldn't be able to finish it because I'm just
Terry
enjoying
Bogard
this.
is really fun to play as, so I hope you enjoy playing as him in such situations.
Hey, what's the collection of songs? Well, how much is there?
Let's talk about
Probably
the music.
something that
This
would
time we
just
have
shit on
some very
Cloud
special
again.
lined-up for you.
Eh,
For instance, when we were deciding which songs to include in this set,
Yep.
we thought about concentrating on songs related to Terry,
Ah,
but there were a
we
lot
tried
of
to,
big band style songs that
Terry
didn't really
related
fit the mood of battle.
music selection.
That
I
aside,
guess,
the music
like,
of
if
SNK
from,
has
from,
always
from,
been great, right from the beginning.
But the KOF
So this
songs
time,
that
we
fit.
selected tracks that could be
Oh,
called
from the entire
SNK style.
SNK library. What does that
Basically,
include?
we
Blues,
expanded the selection of
and
it to include
Metal
series
Slug.
outside of just Fatal Fury and the King of Fighters.
SNK
SNK songs have always been great, really. This was true before Neo Geo, and all the way from the old The King of Fighters games to the arrangements in the latest installment,
from other
The King of
franchises.
Fighters 14.
No.
We did a lot of digging around, and finally managed to narrow our many candidates down to 50 songs.
50! 50!
We never intended to do something like this, of course, so we submitted our 50 proposals to SNK, expecting them to pick out maybe
Now that the
10 or
50
20 that they
selection.
considered acceptable. But they told us they were okay.
Okay! So
As a result, we pretty much added in 50 songs.
Well, I guess I
Have a look
don't
at the
have to
list.
do a friggin' inaugural video on friggin' Terry, right? Who cares?
That's how we ended up with the list we have, but we worked hard to deliver some of the best remixes. This was a very special one-off case, and I don't think we'll be able to do the same for other series.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think that being able to hear such a selection might make the Fighter's Pass worth quite a bit more than
And
its
I don't
price.
see a Blues Journey song. Hey, I can fix that. I
do
It's
hope you'll
SNK.
enjoy it.
You got 50 songs in there, Sakurai. You
Challenger
added
Pack 4
50
comes with a
songs.
spirit board too.
And of course,
spirit board
has
can
the
be
usual
selected
spirit
via
board,
the spirits
spirit
menu.
board, because, you know, DSC spirits.
Have a look at the background. If it looks familiar to you, you'll start feeling pretty nostalgic. Shinkiro-san's artwork is always so nice and vibrant, isn't it? You can also look forward to mock tournaments featuring each of the characters.
Oh, there's
That old school Athena and Ralph and Clark artwork
Okay, so I
really
guess there's
is
no.
something.
I guess there is no like, horde.
Now for the
spirit.
Mii Fighters. Please have a look.
Okay, what's I wonder if that Cocodemon demon leak was even right. I mean, hey, at least I called bullshit on it. Hey. No, that's it. Wolf. Yeah, another SNK outfit. It's gonna reveal the topic. I'm probably guessing this is gonna be all SNK, right? Unless there's something completely different. King of Fighters, general. One for Iori. Again, I apologize for getting Iori's name wrong in my reaction to the reveal trailer. Oh, and they brought back the Akira outfit back from Smash 4. Yep, another returning Mii Fighter outfit, and as well as Jackie. So both of them are returning. Hey. And that is it. Yep, that friggin' lake was bullshit. So I guess that was just like modded. So I guess that's it for the Mii Fighter outfits. I'm glad I've called the bullshit on that freaking lake. Yep.
SNK was also involved with the Mii Fighter set this time, so it has a strong fighting game influence.
So
it borrows a lot from the series Knuckle Doodle comes from, like her wind slash attack, so I hope you'll enjoy those little details. Moving on to Amiibo, here's the new
lineup. Comes our next line of Amiibo.
Simon, Crom, and Incineroar. Each of these will be released on Friday, November 15th.
Version 6.0 update. Okay, what's up? What's getting
next? Let's discuss the details of the updates. We've made some improvements to battle arenas. First, we're making it so you can send messages to each other in a battle arena. The messages are preset. So there's that, and also, the player who created the arena can now change the rules.
So you can modify the rules a bit.
We've also added the option to play either Battlefield form or Omega form at random in the stage settings. Aside from that, you can now pick Elite only as an arena type.
And Elite only arena type.
Furthermore, Quick Play won't be the only way to play with people you don't know.
Okay.
As long as the arena type is set to public and no password is set, we've made it so anyone is now free to join. So I hope you'll enjoy that. Terry is due for distribution on November 6th. If you have the Fighter's Pass, you'll be able to get him straight away, or you can purchase him separately.
And then I have to pass for it.
Well, I think that wraps it up for our Terry Bogard showcase.
Yes, that's all.
I hope we were able to convey his appeal.
Yeah.
By the way, his reveal trailer was aired in advance. It was created using SNK pixel art.
I can definitely tell. You definitely made it.
Including the gameplay portion is finally ready.
The complete version of the reveal trailer.
Now this is something of an inside story, but I of course wrote the plot for SNK's pixel art packed reveal trailer. When the invitation comes out, you might recall how it says, "Don't be late, S." That is not what I wrote.
Okay,
it makes me think, ugh, this is why I hate inside jokes. After leaving it to the staff, it snuck its way in there.
So I guess this is where we're
I just want you to know that the S is also the Super Smash Bros. Series S. Well then, let's move on to the intro movie.
Okay. We're gonna show us the full version of it. Okay. Let's see the full thing. Oh, he didn't do the friggin' console thing. Ah. Oh well, who gives fucks? We're related to Smash. Oh, we late. Oh boy, if we're gonna be friggin' reacting to this again. But again, he says that this is the full version of it. Nope. fucking 14. There's Ivory. There it is. There it is. I'm finally glad I'm able to identify him right this time. That's about it.
Hey, cover!
Okay. I know it edited and now in development, but now there it is, the full thing. You may have seen everything that's right pulled in, but hey.
Are you okay?
Why not?
Hey, come on, come on!
Here's Kirby. I'm happy that we did this video. I'm gonna see it end off this direct.
Terry, win!
Hey.
Okay!
That's it. That's it for the friggin' Terry Bogard video. Well, footage stone is still under development.
We crammed in a little too much content this time. Hopefully I'll be able to make future showcases a little shorter.
Of course he did, because you batted out at 45 minutes. And that's it. No shocking surprise. No absolutely anything else. That's it. I'm gonna be playing, and that's it for the friggin' live stream. 50 songs, and making Terry as faithful to what he is as possible. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go play Smash. I'm gonna play the fuck out Terry.